In the heart of Lucknow, India, there's this incredible building. It's just breathtaking in its scale and beauty. But the Bada Imambara, it's so much more than just a magnificent piece of architecture. Its story is one of genius, for sure, but also of incredible compassion.
So how can a building be both a masterpiece and, well, a miracle? That's really the central question we're digging into here. How did one single structure manage to become this gravity-defying feat of engineering and a literal lifesaver for thousands of people? To figure that out, we've got to go right back to the very beginning.
You see, the story of the Bada Imambara doesn't kick off the way you might think. This wasn't about some king wanting a glorious monument to himself. Nope. It actually starts from a place of real crisis, a truly desperate time for the people who live there.
So, picture this. It's 1784, and a just devastating famine hits the region of Awadh. Now the ruler, a man named Nulnab Asafuddola, had a choice to make. And he did something brilliant. He didn't just hand out food. Instead, he kicked off this massive public works project, building the Imambara to give people jobs, a way to earn a living with dignity, even in the worst of times.
And this is where the story gets really wild. There's this legend, right? The Nawab needed the project to last as long as possible. He had to keep people employed until the famine finally broke. So he came up with this unbelievable system. Common laborers would work building the structure all day, and then at night, the nobility and the wealthy citizens would be paid to, get this, take parts of it down. It sounds crazy, but it meant there was always work to be done, guaranteeing an income for everyone until the crisis passed.
So what came out of all this? An absolute architectural marvel. At the very heart of the Imambara, there's this central hall, and it's so unbelievably vast, it feels like it just shouldn't be possible, like it's defying the very laws of gravity.
Yep, 0. Just look at that number. Think about it. This gigantic vaulted ceiling of the main chamber, and there are absolutely no pillars, no beams, nothing on the inside holding it up. It's just this massive, wide-open space. For that time period, that was basically unheard of.
And that just shows you the level of pure ingenuity at play here. This isn't just some big room. We're talking about one of the largest arched constructions in the world from that era. And here's the kicker. It was all designed and built using local techniques. No European engineering help, which back then was super rare. This was homegrown genius at its absolute best.
So, the big question is, how on earth did they pull it off? Well, here's the secret. Instead of relying on heavy pillars and beams, like you'd see in most big buildings, the architects used this totally revolutionary technique of interlocking smaller bricks. This cleverly distributed the massive weight across the entire structure. And the glue holding it all together? A very, very special kind of mortar.
Yeah, let's talk about that mortar, because it's key. This wasn't your average cement mix. It was this unique, kind of organic recipe. We're talking lime, molasses, even lentils and other pulses. Believe it or not, this concoction created a bonding agent so incredibly strong, it could hold that whole massive, pillarless roof together. I mean, that's some seriously sophisticated material science for the 18th century. Okay, but the genius doesn't end there, not even close. Because sitting right on top of that incredible hall is maybe the most famous and mysterious part of the whole complex, the Bulbulaya. The name Bulbulaya literally translates to labyrinth, and trust me, it lives up to the name. It's this absolutely mind-bending network of over 1,000 passages and staircases all tangled up above the main hall. It's so easy to get lost in there, but its purpose was way more than just for fun. This is where it all clicks together. The labyrinth had two jobs, and both were genius. First, its honeycomb-like structure actually made the roof super strong, but also lightweight, taking a ton of pressure off the walls of the huge hall below. And second, the passages created this crazy acoustic effect, a whispering gallery. You could literally strike a match at one end, and someone could hear it perfectly way over on the other side. Talk about an ingenious security system.
And it's so important to remember that this incredible hall and its labyrinth, they're just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. The Bada Imambara is really the stunning centerpiece of a whole complex.
I mean, the entire project also included the gorgeous Asafi Mosque, a huge stepwell called the Shahi Bauli to provide water, and the Rumi Darwaza, this absolutely colossal gateway that basically became the symbol of the whole city of Lucknow. The scale of this relief project, it was just enormous. So let's fast forward to today. After all these centuries, the Bada Imambara,
isn't just some dusty old relic. It's a vibrant, living, breathing monument that still plays a huge role in the community. It really has this powerful double life. On one hand, it's still a deeply sacred site for Shia Muslims, especially during the mourning period of Muharram. It's still serving its original religious purpose. And on the other hand, it's a massive tourist destination. People come from all over the globe just to stand inside and marvel at its incredible story and architecture.
And that kind of brings us full circle, doesn't it? The Bada Imambara is this powerful reminder that the greatest things we build, they aren't just about bricks and mortar. They're built with purpose. It really makes you think, what can this amazing blend of incredible architecture and genuine empathy from the 18th century teach us today about what it truly means to build for a community?